Alright, welcome back to Outer Worlds 2. We are at Matriarch's Mercy, I think it's called. Matriarch's Mercy in Golden Ridge, and we are going to do our first explore of the place. And everything's stealing, of course.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. The peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
No.
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
That's right.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life?
Cloister?
No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wanted, dead or alive. Edward Dunsey, Jan Dunsey, Morton Dunsey.
There's no putting
Wow.
this sprat back in the
They're a little
Looking
family
pretty good
crew.
right about now.
Or maybe it's the Dunsey gang. Oh, look at this!
No, Arcadia is doomed.
Look at this.
Plain and
A
simple.
Raptidon head on a... I gotta come back and steal all this stuff. Hello!
Rhythmic dissonance? I don't even like the sound of it. How could something be incalculable? Why, the very idea is preposterous. And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
Do you usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate, to show how the crabble patties are made.
I get it. I get it.
That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So you're just mathing out here in public so passerby can watch? You math? You math, bro?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions.
Oh my
Though
god.
perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
Bet the other 10.26% of the time, they're asking if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers.
Okay.
According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
You don't need to know math to understand that. Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy, bro.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase
Oh
in
my
refugee
God,
satisfaction.
2.7%.
But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
Okay, I will let her know that.
Then
Thank you,
back
sir.
to it I shall get.
Okay, Calder Widmark, why do you guys have the same last name? Or is that, like, part of the order thing? Order Novice. That's not that's a shitty way to call you.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Okay?
There is an art to cooking. Alas, I am a man of science, not art.
So you're saying you don't know how to cook and your food sucks? If it needs more salt,
I haven't seen this many folks crammed together since recalled libations night at the thruster. Smelled about the same, too.
are you begging, but you're not begging? Horse lamping.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling.
Oh, great.
I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from
Oh.
every orifice. So keep your distance.
Have you ever considered quarantining for the sake of public health?
Oh, you want me to keep sickness to myself? Is that it?
Yes.
Well, I refuse to give in to shame and fear. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp.
Oh, great.
Like last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
Practicing. So you're a fucking hypochondriac. What do you make of the situation around camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially.
Oh, poor you. Pity me.
Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders. It never ends.
Yeah, oh my god.
Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Oh my god. Everything to be a victim, right?
Do you believe Arcadia
Okay, so this is
shall
where we came in. Alright, hey, get out of my way.
How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Hi.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Okay.
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
I'm gonna come back with my helmet and steel. And by the way, I did some research on at the ship. It works some of the time on the ship, and sometimes it doesn't. There was nothing really of substance to steal, but oh, I didn't even notice this ladder. I've been thinking more horizontally and less vertically. Save. Okay. Oh, come on! There was nobody there. I was... As soon as I took it, though, I became... That sucks. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Nobody sees me. I am not... Because you can't pickpocket if you're being seen. Okay, cool. I must have just... Hey, buddy.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
I've got your numeral. Can't even say number. Whee! Oh, they're playing some sort of card game. Uno. Yeah, I'm not giving you shit.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Okay, what do you gotta say?
I'm not in the prediction business.
Well, for sure somebody looking like you would have something to say. Mapother?
Broke my nose last scrap. Or, I guess Raleigh Dortmunder did, huh? I still don't get any of this.
Mapother and Mudge.
Ah, I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I meant to ask something, but all your overhead talk made me forget.
Oh, geesh. We didn't mean to over your head talk or nothing. No,
Over your head
I
talk.
guess I should only answer for myself, though. Maybe Mapother did.
Mapother.
Huh. Never had anybody accuse me of that afore. Lots of other stuff, sure, but that one's new. Well, we could play Guess the Question, I guess. That usually passes some time.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like
Quasi-illicit.
to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borstloaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Okay. What? Okay. I didn't mean to hit that. Sorry, new keyboard, just getting used to it.
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
Yeah. And I am one such opportunist. Hello, Cutthroat.
No time to chinwag. More than a mite busy at the moment.
Yeah, you look it. Hello, Gunhand.
You got business? No? Move on.
I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Subrosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
I like that mask. It looks like your eye is melting. Or it is I think the mask is melted. That's great. I love it. It actually looks very, very cool. Oh, hello, Agent Kober.
Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes?
That's right.
That's right.
Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
If your wares are so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees
Logical.
are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers at only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
I can't argue with a single point that you made, fine lady. Can't make money without taking a risk or two.
Agreed. You'd do well in Sub Rosa with that philosophy. Supposing you didn't get killed anyhow.
Where does Sub Rosa stand in the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war.
Yeah, figured.
And maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
Yep, that makes sense. War brings in the money. Let's see what you got.
Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
Thank you. What do you got? I'm going to buy these two. Yes. I am not going... What is this? Sniper rifle shock barrel. And this is a silencer. I already got a silencer on it. What is this guy? Plasma beam caster. This repurposed mining tool has been only minimally modified for war. When you can bore easily through stone, flesh is no challenge. Yep. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Acquiescence. Evasion chance 50. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. Can I take this? Thank you. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? +1 damage. Get out of my way. Alright, where's this person I'm supposed to talk to? That wasn't you, right? That was you? I want to see your stuff. Hello, Tilda. Radmacher?
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Tell me about this quasi-illicit shenanigan of yours.
Oh, a semi-informed customer. Well, we offer a wide array of proxy altercations, from restrained bludgeoning to flat-out scraps. Here, in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they're fighting on other people's behalf, but not... Okay. Map other and Mudge. Okay. So they fight using stand-ins. What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
No, I wanted to talk more. I came to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicanid to feed.
2 pugilists. What else you got?
Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Okay. I hope I didn't just screw something up. I thought we were buddies. Okay. So that bitch from Sub Rosa was not nice. Everyone else has been cool. Okay, let's... Yeah, I went in there. Let's go in the main place.
Your nose was just...
Hey, she was a bitch. Obviously, your word didn't do much. So, do I go in the door, or do I go down in these back orders? Or do I go up here?
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even know multivariable calculus.
Yeah, you don't even know multivariable calculus.
Without notice.
Idiot. Ooh. Advanced encryption keys. Sweet. Hello, guys. I didn't even see you up here. And you don't care. So, Inez wants to talk. What do you want, Inez? Whee! Come on. What do you want to talk about?
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Let me... Naturally, why would Andy's Choice do anything out of the kindness of their hearts? The Order is doing their best and not making the refugees earn their help.
You sure? The Order seems a whole lot more concerned with dazzling the populace with numbers than anything else. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
Oh god, that bug. I'm like, oh my god, there's a bug on my screen. You're right. Let's ask the refugees if they prefer free food or having to work for it.
But nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
They're just trying to help people who've lost everything. Why is that so hard to believe?
In all my years, I ain't encountered many folk who would extend a hand and expect nothing in return. I mean, I'd not have asked for your help with my graft if I didn't have something to offer in exchange.
But you shouldn't have to bargain for help. I would have helped you regardless.
Well, maybe I misjudged the Earth Directorate after all. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then... well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling.
Yeah.
Appreciate you hearing me out.
I still don't think they're on the up and up, but your arguments are stupid. No, I don't want to talk about any of this shit right now. I'll do that off camera or just when I really want to. I just want to find out new stuff about these people.
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone is where we stake our claim. Stand with me in defense of freedom.
What's going on here, guys?
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Oh, me too. So, warning, unspecified dangers predicted. Hello.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you.
Oh, thank you.
You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Earth Directorate, Commander Scott. And you are?
May Huffstutler. Formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing.
Ah.
Now, the voice of the displaced.
Invasive marketing, I like it.
That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet. Likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends.
Yes.
The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe.
Yeah.
Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, about the exclusion zone.
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
The Order's prediction must have been especially foreboding.
Chance of life-threatening peril from a yet-to-be-determined catastrophe were the administrant's words. Not what I would call specific. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but maybe you'll have better luck.
What makes you think they'd listen to me?
Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective.
Ah.
And because I've run out of options.
Being former Annie's choice, you'll understand if I ask about a reward, right?
I got a pretty fancy gun I was issued back when I was a rising star at Antes. Side with us, and it's yours. Even throw in a healthy amount of bits for your troubles.
I'll give it a try.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change.
Can
I find Agarwal in the lift building?
Yep.
Probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Yep. Okay. I was talking to that person anyway, so...
Some vacillation, several grammatical errors, an extended metaphor about a tramicular and toss ball, mixed metaphor.
Okay, save. There's a lot of shit here. And I'm taking it. A lot of scrapping materials. Oh, black powder, that stuff is priceless. Whee! Oh wow, that just said detected for a second. I am glad I didn't get busted. Whee, whee. Okay, cool. Stole it all. I got all your shit. Not all of it. Missed this. Whee! Alright. Alright, let's go to the lift. The lift building. Except for what's over here. And I am going to take my stupid helmet and come back and try to loot all this stuff. But I'm not going to subject you guys to that. I just wish the view was better. It sucks so bad looking through that mask. It's like, take it on, take it on. Put it on.
Law. Matriarch's mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
See, I thought Niles was somebody else. That fucking helmet. Come on, nobody sees me. Okay, whatever.
The Protectorate have only been told.
Go. Oh, let's go see about bounties. Look up local bounties. Oh, the Dunces, yeah. For the crimes of repeated and indiscriminate slaughter of Order personnel. Brief. Unlike her brothers, Jan appears to bear some vestige of duty from her prior life in the Protectorate. Unfortunately, this has manifested in a hatred for the Order. She seems to believe that the Protectorate has treated us too gently and that we must all be executed as traitors. She has already made good on this belief in the dozens. Jen Dunce currently resides in the Scrapper's Den with her gormless fellows. For their crimes, they must be eliminated. And then Morton and Edward Dunce for the crimes of theft, malfeasance, general wreaking of havoc. Morton and Edward belong to the many Protectorate subjects abandoned by their local leaders. However, rather than turning to us for aid, the duo instead partook in petty banditry. They have since acquired many fellow ne'er-do-wells and have swiftly become a problem too troublesome to ignore. The brothers reside within the abandoned Guardian estates in the southwest region of Golden Ridge. Note that due to catastrophic damage to our tram infrastructure, the mountain on which the estates reside must be ascended. Breaching the scavengers' lines may be difficult, but those who succeed shall be amply rewarded. Alright, so the Dunces, her brothers and her, or whatever sort of family members they are, don't run in the same gang. Or they don't examine. See a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. What this once was isn't really apparent at first glance. Can't do that, can't do that. On further study, it seems this once was an improvised structure of some kind. Keep examining the wreckage. See a large... Okay, it's like a dummy loop. Oh, really?
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Was anyone injured when it fell?
Oh, yeah. Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast?
Rollo Nast.
Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot.
Yeah,
People here need
sounds
more
like it.
room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
So a bunch of displaced have been hurt doing this?
Oh, you put that together, did you?
Oh.
Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen.
Yeah.
Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
The Order is doing the best with what they have on hand.
They're doing something, which is better than nothing.
That's right.
But not by much.
You know what? You fucking beggars. Oh, yeah, I don't like the whatever, the stupid group I was with. Now, take care of me. Take care of me. Jerks. Not that I like any of these people. Or any of these groups, but... But the, gimme, 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 I demand more is kind of disturbing. Whee! 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 Nobody sees me. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is just a way around? What? This is this is a way inside? Why would I need a way in? These people just let me in. Is this just in case they wouldn't let me? Did I have to do anything special to get in? I didn't have to pass a speech check or anything. All right, let's go to the building. No, Arcadia's gonna burn.
Since the schism, the
Okay, let's go in.
exclude our teachings.
Hello, good sir. Provisioner Adelia Plotnik. Good ma'am.
1,068.5 pardons.
Okay.
But my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Archivist Widmark suggested I speak with you about your work.
Well, if the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it.
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Not sure the displaced have realized everything you've been doing.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Appreciate you respecting my time.
But I still want to...
My time is yours.
Yeah, open vendor.
You may peruse to your heart.
What is this thing? Oh no, this. Plasma cutter serrated blade. Burst assault rifle telescopic sight. Plasma barrel. Plasma pistol frost converter. Changes damage type to frost. Frost damage stacks chilled. Slowing the target's movement and attack speed. Grenade. Pierce resistant plating. Gain an addition. I wish you could get more than 4 weapon slots, but you can't. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll probably come back and steal your wares later. Administrator Agarol. What the? Are these... What are these? I mean, I know they're letters, but... And they're sealed with like wax. What up?
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
if you guys talked without such big words, you could get more done in less time. Just letting you know. My Huffstutler said I should speak with you.
Oh, May, is it? You're on a first-name basis already? This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
The voice of the displaced wants to resettle her people. Oh, the Order is keeping the zone off limits for shady reasons.
Excuse me, but the intricate dance of the cosmos is anything but shady.
No,
You
it
see,
is.
The seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Well, you warned them, right? You can't save every fallen terror ray.
Surely. But the abbot asked me to be personally responsible for their continued well-being. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
So, you don't want them hurt, so you keep them out. But if they go in there, you kill them. So, there's a 100% chance they're going to die by you if they go in. If you don't kill them, there's a whatever chance that some major thing could potentially happen in the future where a couple of them get hurt. I think you guys have a little messed up logic. I think their logic is a little twisted. Where do I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your
you're wrong.
perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
What can you tell me about him?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside.
I've
among
already
her
found her.
people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that.
Earlier, you said I was foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
So if I learn about everyone's concerns, I'll earn enough trust to resolve this dispute?
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact.
Oh, okay.
Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them. Form your own opinion. And when you are ready, you will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
I say open it up. Speak with, talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. Okay. I am going to convince them to open that bitch up. What do you want? Nothing.
By the law. It's you.
It's me. Get a little health and get a little bit of inhaler shots. Don't open the door while I'm doing this, guys. Okay. So it's me, yes.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You want my help? You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Yeah, I've heard it all before, but what does that have to do with me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers.
Thank you.
I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
The Order devised an equation that calculates the unknowable? How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
Alright, tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner, What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Think you could help, Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer.
Oh, snap.
The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
What do you make of the conditions at the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled.
Of course.
We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Show me what you have for sale.
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge.
Okay.
But my prices are fair.
But I'm helping you, dude. You should be giving me everything that I want and anything that can help me in my mission. Essence of Vigor Kilo. Heals 725 health over a duration, plus only 10 Zyranium poisoning? Yeah, dude, I'm taking that shit. That seems like the awesome meds. Are you kidding me? I don't have a second inhaler slot, do I yet? Nope. Or I don't know yet. All right. Hello, guys. Anything to say? That's a lot of blood.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Seer Landon Wiley and Abbott Joseph Newell. Who are you? Order Intercessor? Practitioner. Hello.
Please, keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Have I been bad in any way yet? Novice Seer Simeon Vicarage.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
Yes, you had it for a second. That it's predicting things are almost impossible. Like this whole probability of things happening. Yes, things are probable. Things are possible. You were so close. You were so close. How does the Order predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Your department does what now?
The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
I predict I'm going to get hungry in about an hour and a half. I'm a seer. Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions?
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow?
No, I don't. Can you tell me anything about the situation in this settlement?
Matriarch's mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Can't understand why I'm not seeing them here in droves.
I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person will swear by the Oracle's predictive methods.
One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast,
He was brought up
has
before.
received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand.
Okay.
If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
This is a predictory. I expected more than just a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
All right, thanks.
I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
I already said I'm leaving, of course. You're predicted. I fucking hate you guys. Here, I'll turn your radio off, jerks. Oh, wait. Nothing of substance. What is this one? Just armor shit. Okay. Or weapons. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's talk. Actually, no, let's walk up here. This looks like a cool little spot if you were stuck somewhere. Like, hey, I got the upper hand. I can look down. I got my little corner by myself. Nobody. Look, you even got your own little chair. That's the hookup right there. That's the spot. That's what I would take. Maybe like up here or something like that. That would be dope. But yeah, I like the high ground. Yeah. That's what I would do. That guy's spot. That whoever took that spot is smart as hell.
Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Alright, dudes.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Oh no, thank you, but I could possibly indulge when there's mischief afoot.
Sensible. Straight to business, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Can you be more specific about the threats I'll be facing?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Are those the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order.
Yes.
Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now, how can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst.
Yep.
It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Okay.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
Yo!
Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Current tensions? In here, I thought we were getting along so well.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations.
That's right.
Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge.
It's going down.
One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Just checking, you're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Annie's Choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
You're supposed to be helping me. Why am I here doing all the work?
And here I was under the impression that investigating crime and injustice was primarily what Earth Directorate agents
Who
do.
the fuck was talking to you?
Their commander.
No, shut up,
At
Niles.
any rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the course of this investigation will serve as compensation enough.
Oh yeah, you jerk. Thanks, I'll look into this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
I think I have all the questions, but let me check.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I've noticed you refer to Wiley as a seer. What is that?
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Oh, okay. Tell me what I'm going to do in the next 5 minutes.
Leave, I hope.
Seer Wiley is being too
Zing.
modest about his contributions.
I like him.
Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
So you're friends? Colleagues?
Both, I should hope. We've been collaborating for many years, and, plan willing, for many more to come. Especially given how very uncertain life in the colony has become.
Having someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy with the war on.
Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
That isn't saying much. Matriarch's Mercy is a disaster.
Not if you consider the alternative. Its absence would be far more catastrophic for these poor refugees. Really, the Order is being quite charitable.
Alright, what's the deal with the giant statue?
That is a statue of the Matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-Order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Yes, tell me.
Certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Oh, you're great.
Oh, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
I predict you're gonna die. Shortly. Okay, tons of missions, tons of missions. What else should we do before we wrap this up? Let's go.
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander.
Yeah, shut up. Return to the bartender? No. Read the Seer's prediction. Doc Hollis Beardsley gave you a data pad from Seer... from Seer Wiley with instructions on where to find help. Where is this? Just so I can look. Map. So, okay. Investigate the Xyranium. Take Abbott's message to Outpost Opportunity. And then kill the Dunsey brothers. Oh, wait. What's this? There's something in here. Talk to Rollo Nast. I want to do that. Since that's
He's
right
more
in the same
concerned with
location.
exonerating his own than with making things right.
Hello, Rollo. Was I not just here? Did you not have anything to say? Or did I not talk to you?
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Honestly, you lost me after hello.
Oh. Well, the Order have got these things called personalized order predictions. Take about an hour for them to get a read on you. Then you get updates about your, path. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one, as a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
Could just be a coincidence, couldn't it?
Sure, but I've had 9 POPs so far, and at least 3 times something similar happened. Avoided drowning in a culvert, sidestepped my mantisaur allergy. Forget the other. Things like that just illustrate the fragile nature of human existence, especially here in Golden Ridge. My co-occupant Ike had a POP done. I told him avoid liquids for 48 hours. He ignored it. Later got drunk, passed out, drowned face first in a puddle of water.
And that's the prediction's fault. Not so if you didn't drink water or anything, you wouldn't have drowned. Or booze. So you see, the Order's predictions have helped you.
You did catch the part I said they saved my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead.
Yeah.
That's something you can take to the bank, you know?
Figuratively speaking.
I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Okay. So, you're a little insane. You're taking coincidences and calling them predictions. Anyway, journal. So that... Take the Abbott's message to battle with Beastie, kill Edward, kill Jan, find the other mural pieces, find cards. Okay, you know what? I'm going to figure out what we're going to do offline, and we'll get back to this next episode. I really appreciate y'all watching. Hope you come back for the next one. Take care.